Who isn't? I'm logging back in. Logging back in. Is that Reaper I heard?
Yep, that's me.
What's that Reaper? Oh,
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
yes. Well, I don't think he's going to be able to tank ADSA. He's only like champion 200. And he's not, he didn't have an account that was around and then have to make a new account. He's a new player, so I wouldn't put that on him. That would be too much. That would be something he couldn't do, and then I'd be knowing that putting him in there would be kind of messed up. We could do Bloodroot for him.
Let's see, where's this last portal on Summers today? Okay, you're right there. So right around Evo, say. Yeah, somewhere around
Nah, well, no, it's going to be normal. You don't really have to use the expensive path. Dad, you come with us, right? Dad? Is Dad still here?
he went to go restart his PlayStation.
Okay. Ah, yes, of course. All right. Try to get rid of that bullshit. Yeah, I fucking hate that shit. Hello. Welcome. You are a good friend of Dead or Alive, right? He's a good friend of mine. Which makes us good friends. This will be very fun, very easy, and everybody's going to give you everything they get. Nice and simple. And if you ever had a problem in there, this will be revenge. Full effect. You could play the role of tank and then just give the gear to the other character that you get, you know? Yeah. I haven't used that set yet, but I hear it's pretty badass. It looks great. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was welcome back. Oh yeah. Did it go away though? Okay, good. You know what I should do? I should change the trait on this staff. Or I could just make a new one with a different trait, because this trait's good for PvP. Alright, let me get this group formed. No, it's a master, but perfected master. Give me 1 second, yeah. Yeah.
Ariel knows I'm here to serve. What can I help you with?
Yeah. Well,
Ariel knows I'm here.
oh no! Don't tell me that. No. Those fuckers! Do they even understand what's happening? Damn, dude. That sucks. Can you pre-tell them that you, like, listen, I'm about to do a purchase. It's me. Hello.
Ariel knows I'm
Okay.
here to serve. What can I help you?
Uh, I bet you they'd have no problem giving you a credit card to do it with some interest. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to back
Ariel
you into
knows
that
I'm here
alley
to
where you're like,
serve.
well, what can I do?
What
Well,
can
we
I
do
help
have
you
a
with?
solution. If you don't mind, they're like cracking their knuckles. Yeah, turn to. mm. I'm go. I'm just going to make a staff real quick, guys. I've been using a staff which sharpened in PvE. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. But I do want that for the PvP, so I don't want to just transmute it. Okay? You do infused on the back and precise on the front, and then you get a little bit higher on the target dummy with infused, a little bit, but that little bit compared to everyone getting crit more, it's fucking worthless, dude. Only in the very, very rare circumstances do you use that. But I actually have like 3 different Seraria staffs or something like that. Well, you just do back bar, front bar. Yeah, so you do infused back and precise front is my recommendation. Nern is alright, but in comparison to precise, Nern does not do as well. It just doesn't. It goes like this on the dummy. Nern, third best. Precise, second best. Infused, best. But the difference between Nern and precise is big, and the difference between precise and infused is very small. I've done a lot of tests to test it myself. You know what I mean? A lot. Too many. I'm going to therapy over it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. I can't believe I could just make another fucking staff. Like, because of the new patch stuff. Just boing, and I have another staff. That's ridiculous, man. We actually call it the big boned set. You know what? Now that I think about that, I'm gonna have to take that one back. I apologize. That's just not appropriate.
How can I?
We had not realized that in our own language. Alright, I'm coming back. Wait. Yes, I didn't chant it. Okay. Good. Just knowing that I'm going into VDSA, just knowing what's going to happen. It's so exciting. Oh, God. Patience, Nightmare, patience. with Heem Jaws? War Machine Heem Jaws? No. Uh-huh. Um, Master Architect? No, don't listen to me. A Roaring Opportunist? No. Is it Roaring Opportunist? War Machine, right. Yeah. I will be using Master Architect right now, so don't use anything that gives that buff. Someone just threw a mud ball at me. How rude. I collect these. You know what those are? Those are finished trials that I just too lazy just to click the button to turn it in. All I have to do is click the button and I get the box. And I'm just like, nah, my finger hurts. Oh, let me switch to vet, I think. We are on normal from last night. Oh, somebody's in something. Oh, Dead, your lead. Can you hand that back to me, Dead? Just hand it back to me, Dead. Or alive. You could do anything you want right now. Deconstruct stuff if you want. You know, whatever you want to do. Do your maintenance. There's no rush. I am, You know how ESO life is.
Going, always going. And one day gone.
You know what I mean? Arnold doesn't, I mean. Another Deadpool. Test lead there. Somebody, I read something in a forum I read something in a forum about what they do with that werewolf build. You know, that unkillable werewolf build, where you can just practically beat almost anybody one-on-one, but you still can't get killed. I read about what sets that was. One of them is Crimson from... Uh, yeah, yeah. I thought it would have ended up being Leeching. I didn't think Crimson would be better than Leeching, but I guess for PvP, the Crimson is doing better right now for that particular scenario. But I forget what the other one is. I have to look it up. But I didn't do the right sets when I did the werewolf build. I did like DPS sets. You're not supposed to do that at all. I think like Amber Plasma or Shackle Breaker mixed with Crimson is what you really need, you know. And then what? Blood something? What's it called? Blood Spawn? The one that gives you like super healing when your health gets low? When your health gets 50%? It's Blood Spawn, I think. Oh no, they do. I mean, they won't if you have to trigger it. Like, let's say it triggers by you doing a charge ability. You, it would have to fall under that category. I don't know if a pounce and a charge is the same thing. So if you can't perform the move because you don't have the ability there, no, it's not going to work. No, because you have to perform that particular move. Yeah, if you can snag that circle, you gotta keep running to grab that fucking circle. Nah, we deal with Olo. We have practice. Everybody ready to do VDSA? VDSA. Oh, Blood Reforged, right, that's right. Wait, which one are we doing? Blood Reforged, right? No, we're doing normal Blood Reforged, my bad. Normal Blood Reforged. No, it doesn't work. It's not enough syllables. It's too many syllables. Okay. I'm bleeding right now, in real life. Well, we'll get you back, crossed over. Dead will do it, he said. I'm sure people in this guild
I
are
got
willing
so
to
many, dude. I
bite
got so
anybody.
many vampire bites. Like almost all of my
Well,
heroes have
werewolves
vampire
too.
bites.
Werewolf. I think he wants to be. If you want to switch back to werewolf anytime, man, I'd be helping you. Dare to help you out. All right, so we could just actually run to the first bear boss, and then when we get to the bear boss, we'll basically kind of just bash everything as it's coming towards us. That's how I do my BGs. Just attack them as they're coming towards us. We're actually probably not going to pull if you go hug the left and sprint. You should be able to just get right past these enemies. Slick.
Juicy words from our nest. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. But the earth is hungry. Yes, it is.
Alright. Giant monster.
Isgramor's axe. You can beat them. Come this way.
I thought. Yes. What? Well, yeah, I forgot to pick them up myself. What are you looking for out of here, Shape? Okay, okay. I have some blood drink. Go ahead. Yes, that is a problem, man. With tanks, I don't know how. Cash can explain how to do it. It requires a lot of heavy attacks, tanking. Right, exactly right. Ozerg's smoked bear haunch. What does that do? Really? That's interesting. That's what you need. That's what you need, man. Holy shit, that sounds great.
They're the elves, hungry mouth. Yes, they are.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ripe and plump.
Not as good.
Rubble, earth has fangs. Yes, it does. Hungry fools hear me grow. They bear down, but they're still gone. Listen to the words. Yes, we will.
Well. Oh. Mm. Plus, being a master mage is fucking cool. Here's a chest. I'm already max level, so if somebody wants to open it,
Hungry. Work.
you can get experience if you want.
The North takes what's clear. I can't wait much longer.
Wait, there was a boss? I thought that was an ad. Not a lot of health. I thought she'd be taller. Shit. Yeah, you can get experience towards your Ledgerman and learn how to pick locks in tight situations like Imperial City where somebody might sneak up on you. Ba-ba! You gotta be quick to get the experience in there. It's right here. I have on this character successfully got the Ledgerman 20 only opening chest, and it only took like 100,000. So yeah. I don't recommend that. But now I can pick pockets and shit. Will it let me Blade of Woe this motherfucker?
I've been there today. You can have
No, it doesn't. Ah, that's stupid. That would have been fucking cool. I know that you can do the vampire thing. Oh no, Schaefer lost chat. He must have dropped his lockpick into the headset somehow. Let the force flow through you, Schaefer. Okay, that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. First of all, he was picking the lock way too long. I've never seen anyone pick a lock that long. I just assumed he kept picking it over and over again. I know, that was hilarious. Dude, forever. He was picking that lock. Oh, shit. Welcome back.
Guess who's back?
I think you might have picked the wrong lock. That was the lock to the connection to the server. You picked PSN's lock. Like, nope. Can you hear us, Schaefer? Oh, no! I hope he heard the joke. Why did Schaefer leave? I know I got to change my pants. I know I got to change the pants. Well, you know what they say.
The Hunt Father must be pleased. A feast is coming.
Internet giveth, internet taketh awayeth. Honestly, it's a little disturbing that the fucking screen keeps shaking and the ceiling keeps falling apart, and then he goes offline. I feel like it's happening in real life. The sky is falling, the sky is falling, everybody's disconnecting. No. Put that. I think we might. What? Couch, do we already have a replacement for winter? I think she said she can't make it. She's invested into it? Okay. She's invested? Invested. It's her destiny. Dastardly. I know. Yeah. That's fucked up. You use the master weapon to do that? Yeah. You're just hitting everybody. It's stronger, right? More pets, the stronger you are. More damage you do, and better hits. Is it more damage? Not without this, but the master weapon. Right. How's it going, Schaefer? Can you hear us? Is everything alright? The Avengers didn't like crash down in your town or nothing, right? Oh.
I'm going on a massive floor book search.
I want in a real heart of North Face.
Nice. I just watched all of the Marvel movies in a row in the chronological order, not the order they came out recently. Did like the whole thing in less than a month. Yeah, it was like 26 movies. It was fucking awesome. Just to see them all again. Endgame's still my favorite. Well, did they do that in the comic? Did they do anything like that in the comic ever? Okay, yeah. Did they? Is that what they said they were doing? All female Avengers? Oh, his sister, right? Yeah, she's not a bad candidate. Honestly, she's smart as fuck.
Well, to be honest.
Oh, shit. Go Natalie Portman, right? Holy shit. She's gonna be a fucking superhero? She was already too pretty, you know what I'm saying? That might be too much power, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Whatever direction they go, I'm sure I'll end up being pleased. I'm very easy to please. But nothing's ever going to be like Endgame and that whole lead up to thing. No, Sheva! Dad, you're in tonight on your GPS. Yes, sir. We actually put the group together before the time it starts because we're supposed to start pulling at 9:30 or whatever it is. So I usually invite to the group at 9:20, 9:15. Let me double check that's what it is. What about the different version of it? Did you see the other version of it? The darker version? The guy Schneider, the Schneider cut version. It made the movie a lot better. Yeah, it's hard to notice what's different, but the movie's way better the way it was done with Schneider. And he's redoing the other movie too, completely and utterly redoing it. The one Justice League. There's a new Justice League coming out this year, and it is Schneider's version of it, and it's like dark and fucking, you know what I mean? His stuff is better than the other guy that took over for him during the dispute thing. What the fuck happened? I don't know what's going on with these people. There's rich people pulling strings I don't understand, okay? When I pull the string, my sweater unravels. Okay, I don't get this. I remain shirtless. Alright, so, did anybody remember if Schaefer said something was happening that made him disconnecting? I don't remember him specifically mentioning. Jesus. He's not in, like, the same house as you and nothing, right? You know? Drive over there and hit his modem with a fucking hammer. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, hey, there has been times in history where that actually worked.
Remember the
The
old,
hammer needed.
remember the old, remember the old fucking picture TVs? Yo, remember the old picture TV? How the fuck, how the fuck did that fix it? Oh my god! And how does that fix reception? It doesn't make any sense. It's like a Murphy's Law thing. It did. It's like the antenna's facing the same way you go, and then it just fixes. Like, oh, remember how somebody would stand there with the antenna and it would work, and if you walked away, it stopped? So that person had to just stand there holding it? You remember that shit, Catch? No, we always had a friend that would hold it for us.
Strength of the bull, speed of the wolf, cunning of the raven. Her seed favors our clan above all.
You want to hear something crazy? When I was a kid, they used to have these little kits. I don't know if they still have them, but it was like a little AM radio kit thing, and you took wires and copper wire and you wrapped it around a fucking radiator, like the pipe on a radiator, and you were able to hear AM radio in your fucking ear and change stations with this little dial, and it was like an open circuit box kit thing that you got. That used to fucking freak me out, because I would be like, oh, is the fucking shit coming from inside the radiator? Like, why is the radiator giving me reception? Like, when I was so young when I had it, you know what I mean? I thought it was like magic. I was like, oh my god, the fucking radiator's got... I'm using the radiator in order to give me reception, but I didn't, yeah, it's like, it was called a crystal radio, I think. A crystal radio? Yeah. That was cool. They should do more shit like that. Do you remember those? You remember that plastic thing that had all those fucking little fucking springs that you would put the wires underneath and connect things, and you would actually create some sort of circuitry connecting all the little wires and all the little shit. Remember that? Really? Oh man, those were cool too, man. They would they would teach you about how circuitry worked, and you do, I don't know what you do different shit with them. You know, I don't know. Some good shit, man. They don't have toys like that anymore. That was the good shit, man. Used to teach you a lot, you know. Like, for example, you know that game, Operation? It teaches you how to steal money out of somebody's purse. No, I'm kidding. In what scenario would you ever do that other than putting your hand somewhere it doesn't belong and trying to pick something up and take it out? You know what I mean? Not really. I mean, unless you are a surgeon, obviously, but so few people are that. Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's a such thing as pickpocket surgeons as well.
Pickpocket surgeons. That's the premise to a movie. A surgeon who has kleptomania, where he just has to steal. Yeah, he makes like $500,000 a year. He's famous, but every single patient, every person he ever comes across, he has to take something, and they're always missing something. He's got like this giant hoard of jewelry and shit in his fucking house. Yes, he'll be played by no other than you, Reaper. He's like a young Doogie Howser with kleptomania.
I mean, if you really think about it, surgeons are pickpocket. I mean, they take your organs out of you while you sleep.
Yeah, he'll be like discussing the surgery with the family, looking like he keeps getting distracted by like the necklace on the woman's neck. Like, yeah, well, it'll be 8 hours undergoing surgery. He starts to sweat and just he hears his own heartbeat and he can't stop thinking about it. Gotta get that necklace. Gotta get it. Oh, I'll get that arm.
That moment the surgeon accidentally leaves his phone inside of your body when he seals you up.
I have like a 20,000 gold piece food on my character right now. Now that chest got open, you know what I'm saying? But
was sure they
nothing
would
else
take me
if
next.
we kill all the ants before Schaefer returns. We're a little out of range there. Big PSN is trying to take him down. You think Big PSN cares about the little people? You can call his cable company to him. Be like, yeah, my friend's having internet problems. Why don't you give him a call? Here's his number. Get the cable company to call him. He'll be like, hello? Like, yeah, we heard you're having internet problems. Too bad you can't do that, right? They'll just be like, sir, no, we have to get the call from the person. Uh-huh.
Just take it slow, Becca.
And what happened? Damn. Yeah, they tried to offer that to me. Yeah, fuck that. Another chest, but we can't open it. Wait till Schaefer comes back. Hello?
What's up?
Hello. So, about those Avengers. Oh shit. Oh, you on the phone now? No. We're standing in front of another chest. Is it possible for you to use mobile hotspot to finish the dungeon? You can still get the gear. It's actually not too bad if you have cell reception where you are. You'd be surprised how strong the connection feels. The only thing is they only give you a certain amount of month. So you only get one good run at it before they're like, nope, you're out of room. You can't do any more. Yeah, it should be, I think it's just a button. You don't even need an app anymore. Like, if you scroll down, what do you use, iPhone or Android? Yeah, if you look on the Android menu when you scroll it down, mobile hotspot, mine, it's the bottom left. You would just click that to turn it on. However, I believe it's going to take you out of this chat once you do that. Just so you know, it'll yank you out, and then you just use whatever password thing to get in. Same way you hook into a router, Wi-Fi password thing. It should give you all the information you need in that menu somewhere, you know. But like I said, as soon as you click that, it'll probably warn you you're about to lose internet, Wi-Fi internet, or whatever. And then there should be information in there for you. Or if you're looking at just the little circle button, just hold your finger down on that circle and it should take you into the menu. Yeah, once you turn it on, you just need to know what the password is, and bam, you're in. Somewhere in there. And then tell PlayStation, hey, check for a new Wi-Fi. We will not let technology stop us, but we will use it to move forward.
I just hear a random trader out in the middle of nowhere.
Sometimes there is. There's some really horrible traders in this game that I can't even...
Like, I'm in the middle of nowhere in Oradon right now, and all I hear is buying, selling, and trading.
Is it at the top of Oradon? All the way at the top? There's one at the top.
I'm towards the middle of Oradon.
What? Oh, maybe it's a walking vendor, a walking merchant, walking on the road.
I didn't know if they really say stuff out.
No, that sounds like a trade. That sounds like a trader, and I never heard him say anything either. Look on the map. There's no trader symbol nearby.
No.
Oh. All right, I'll go have a talk with Gina Bruno. I'll be right back.
Booklet you can use. A major skill that's level 2. Yay, I only have Mage Light. That's what's up. I'm working on a Nightblade actually right now, the PvP Bomber Nightblade. And Necro Hills are actually really good if I can use them correctly. I think, like, if I remember correctly, because like it's been a while since I've had a Necro Healer. But the main thing about like being a necromancer, like we're almost doing any type of damage or healing, you need like corpses. So I'm pretty sure like no matter what you're gonna do, you're gonna need like the Arcanus. Yeah, Blast Bones, like things like Arcanus, Blast Bones, maybe even the freaking I know that morph. I'm on my Necro right now, actually. You're talking about the... Yeah, you're talking about the morph and living death reanimate. But yeah, you should also try to get that Spirit Guardian as well. Hey. What's up? Are you thinking about putting life or death on there? Life, amid death? That right there is like a AoE heal. Mm. Get stuff done, man. That's how they do.
Oh crap, where am I going now?
Let's see.
Yay, did it work?
This little-
Hey, it worked. You can pick that lock. You want to get experience, Schaefer?
I got a feeling the moment you get to a big boss, you're just gonna be lagged out.
No. Why? What did it say? No, it is, but what did it say? That's good. No, that's good. You want to be above 1. You're good. Trust me, it'll do the trick in order to get the job done. We just need to be able to give you gear, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just do this as good as the internet connection will let you do, that's all. We'll try to kill things before they cast spells. Maybe they're fixing something, you know? One time I lost internet and power for like 3 days because somebody crashed into a telephone pole, but it was so bad.
Man, I know the pain.
Giant monster?
It's murdering stuff over
The way
here.
is clear! We should run while we can!
We just run while we
Why
can.
are
Well, I can still claw the rock for this curse.
Why are there so many people over here just murdering bears and wolves? What the heck?
Oh, the farmers? That's funny. They get the scraps so they can make money, so they can sell gold for real life money to people.
They go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 dead wolf bodies. Looks like actually no, it's more than 13 dead wolf bodies. They're all hot. Most of them are hiding underneath all the bear bodies you found of.
Can I help you? To make money, to farm gold? You want to farm gold directly? Bless you. You want to farm gold like directly? Like just sell shit to the vendor and pick up gold? There's a place called Crimson Cove, I believe. And the enemies there drop a phenomenally high amount of money per enemy. More than usual. There's a couple of other places that do the same thing. Like a place called the Vile Manse in Reaper's March, a public dungeon there. And I think there's only one other place that drops as high money. But that's one way to do it, where if you put the time in, you're gonna actually make a decent amount of money, and you won't have to deal with trading with anybody or trying to sell stuff. That's one way to do it. Other ways is to get yourself into a trader guild. Yeah, well, you need to be able to. Yeah, you need a trading guild, so they have a trader in like Grotwood, Mournhold, or Wayrest or something like that. And that trading guild, you'll be putting things up for sale. You'll just basically hold square on an item. It'll tell you whether they have it for sale in there or not. If they don't, you can use our Blummerbot to kind of guess the price you want to put in there. We have a Blummerbot with Discord. You're welcome to join or you can just kind of ask to see what things are worth. But that's what I do to make money for the guilds. I just keep putting things up. I have 3 trading guilds. One of them I give them 30,000 a week. 2 of them I give them 15,000 a week. But that's kind of me giving them more than I'm supposed to.
No way back.
I just do that because I make so much money with them. Like, I make millions and millions with them. If I didn't do that, I would be like, they know that I'd be being stingy. You know what I'm saying? So when you make more money with them, you give them more money because it doesn't. Oh, nah. No, wait, don't pull. Jed tried to do the jump thing. Only I can walk on water, guys. Lava, whatever. Well, actually, Schaefer did too, but he's wearing really thick boots right now. Everybody ready? The trick to that, guys, is you have to spam X so fast. It's harder on PS5 than it is on PS4. Is this guy's name Gorbachev? Oh no. Gorbachev. It's Gorbachev. Bye, Gorbachev. Don't let it fall on your head! Don't let it fall on your head! It's one hit. If that falls on your head, it's fucking instant death. Shit's so hilarious. That is exactly what I'm talking about. You go to Crimson Cove and you just kill regular, easy to kill enemies and loot them. You'll make money and then sell the shit to the vendor. You'll actually make, in one day, I'm hearing people talk about hundreds of thousands in a day. Because it actually ends up being a lot of money when you add it up. And you know what? Do you have that little vendor that you buy from the store? That's a huge factor because then you never have to go back to town unless you need to repair. It's good to have a bunch of repair kits with you. Nice. Just so you know, she can't repair your stuff. She's a bitch like that. Or the cat, whichever one you end up getting. The cat's cool. I have one cat, which is my banker, and then I have the one human, which is the vendor. Alright, so, you know, 3 ads.
You just said human like the human was your pet. I got one cat and one human.
I do, I mean, how else do you say it? It's my two, VIP access to what I need to. Alright, you don't necessarily want to be at the center spits at you, per se. You can actually distance line of sight the caster by running so far away after he's walking that he's forced to go closer to you because he can't reach you from that distance. I mean, when he's not trying to heal himself and all that shit. Alright, that's what this guy's right now. He does a fucking full heal if you want to. But I would like die if I went. Alright, loot popped up, but boss is coming out, so we'll get both the loot. Alright, you know the deal with this guy? Punch him in the face. And his kin. You didn't even go immune one time, really? Not even one time did he stomp to get upset. Boom. What set's he using right now, Puma? No, Puma, because he's my other DPS. He's killing things super fast.
Quick, cut the others free before this infernal thing wakes
Yeah,
again
it's
to drink our blood.
a whole mess of shit for you, Safe.
And find them proper blades. There's more reach dogs.
You want blood drinker? You got it.
No! Toss these wretched things to the fire. It's over, don't you see?
It'll never be
And necklace.
every last Reachman has drawn their final breath.
And we also have You said Blood Drinker, not Flame Blossom, right? Shoulder, just in case you need to use one of those special things. That seems to be all I got. I apologize. I thought I got more, but it was a bunch of Flame Blossom shit. So, Dad and Puma, give him all your Blood Drinker. Yes, they are.
Absolutely.
Yeah. A monster set is kind of like adding 500 spell damage, in a way. If you had to take a wild guess at what it would do for you. Now, as a tank, however, that's not the case. As a tank, monster sets are phenomenal and absolutely necessary, 100% of the time. Well, is that Bloodspawn? That's Bloodspawn, isn't it? That also doesn't it also make your healing better or something? Yes. Nice. Is there named 3601? It's not named? Oh, wow, that helmet is overpowered as fuck. That's good. Don't get me wrong. But if you weren't trying to constantly raise your ultimate up really, really fast, and you wanted something else that would feel really, really, really potent and really useful wherever you are, believe it or not, Bloodspawn, not Bloodspawn, this one, Earthgore, even on a tank, see, yeah, because the way it is on a tank is if you're healing yourself, it's going to proc on yourself, or whatever. It won't proc on other people. So you'll actually be using it for yourself, specifically to not die. And it's unbelievable heals. Like, it's one of the most incredible heals in this entire game. And it happens all the fucking time, too. It'll just make your tank really, really, really unkillable in situations where that one might not be enough to keep you alive. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just a heal you don't have to cast. It just happens kind of as you're doing your normal thing, trying to survive. It's very, very useful. That's one option. Another option for a tank that's really good is Mighty Chudon can make you have the ability to have an extra skill, because it gives you a buff that you get from like spike armor, and it's sort of like the Medusa version of tanks, because it allows a tank to not use their class ability that gives them that particular buff, so it frees up a spot, and it's called Mighty Chudon. Plus, because you don't have to physically cast to get that buff, it frees up time that you otherwise would have to spend hitting that button. And as a tank, time is a huge factor, and resource is a huge factor. Couch Tickle said that when you're using that set, it makes you feel like you have more resource, because you're not having to cast that ability anymore in order to put that buff on. So he says it's really, really good for feeling like you have more resources and you're not draining yourself so much, you know? Like, what would you put there instead? If you don't have Equilibrium, you'd be able to get rid of that buff and throw Equilibrium in there, for example. So you're not really getting rid of anything else that you have set up. You're just getting rid of that one thing. And that's just coming from a 2-set monster set. Lord Warden is also very good. It puts a big blue ball that has like a big circle that you and all your friends get higher resistances in, which is extremely helpful in a lot of situations. Man, there's a lot of tank sets that you can choose from. But I think if you want to feel like you're unkillable, and that's the goal at your champion point level, you're gonna probably feel best about Earthgore, the reactions and the results on your character. And that's just doing this on Vet. Did you want to you want to do a Wykel Tower run and then maybe we do this on Vet after for Puma? Did you get everything you needed for the thing? How many more pieces are you missing for the blood trigger? You already have a one-handed axe? Yeah, you're going to want the weapons to be the same thing, yeah. That'll be very confusing if you don't do it that way. Alright, we'll have to come back in here, so let's do this. Let's bounce the Wykel Tower and bounce back here. We did spend a lot of time talking at the end, and we could definitely be talking while we're running through the dungeons. And it'll be just faster and the gear will come faster. So we can go into high speed mode if you want and just start blowing out some gear. Disconnected sounds like a dating app for gullible people. I would join that one. There'll be a thing where please don't use your real picture on your profile.
We've had our differences, but when have you ever known me to be wrong?
Make sure that your description of yourself is highly inaccurate.
Yes, I suppose that's true. A few more moments then.
Oh, man. Do you remember that thing they used to do in the newspapers? Missed connection? Yeah, that was right before the internet, though, was the newspapers. Yeah, Craigslist used to have it. Yeah, man. What happened to that fucking section? Oh, serial killers. My bad. Too many serial killers. Craigslist. Who is Craig, anyway? Fucking serial killer. It's his list. Oh, shit. Calling the FBI. It's not Craig? Aw. It could be Craig Warren.
I never know what my name is.
Your name is Reaper Links.
Dang it.
My name is Worst Nightmare.
Just
nice
imagine,
to meet you.
just imagine that your gamer tag is actually the name that was written.
My license?
The name you actually hit.
I don't have to imagine it.
Wykel Tower is now the gravestone of the Empire.
That would just be so awkward, especially
If you're going in for a job interview. Is there a Reaper Links here next?
Right, everybody had to use online names in real life instead. Hi, I'm Big D Larry. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Larry. What's the D stand for? It stands for dictionary, because I know every word in that book.
Your verdict is death, like the mortals before you.
See what I did there? Dictionary. See? That was called humor. I've been working on it for a while now. It's not working out.
Funny if, it would be horrible, for those people who got those very, vulgar names.
Yeah.
Is there a Mr. Slapper 420?
Teabagger 974. We have to discuss your behavior in the workplace. There's been some complaints that you've been teabagging. It's considered sexual harassment.
Man.
Listen, don't leave an online trail that you're not willing to live with. That's what I gotta say. T-Poe Baggins.
My spell has
Just
revealed the
imagine
risk.
if your
Destroy
just imagine
them.
if your real name was whatever you made your ESO name.
Yeah, that's not gonna work out for me.
Is there a Mistress Space Center?
Yeah, that's me. I'm out of work currently.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah. The only thing you could do is smash down an AoE that's really large in the beginning, so everything is attacking you first. And you know what? There's not a lot of things in the game that are that big that can hit a whole room, but there is one thing that can do that for you if you get it. It's called caltrops. Now the thing is, it's an expensive fucking spell, but you're gonna get like every enemy in the room on you with the initial non-taunted aggro first by slamming it down, and it's quick too. So first thing you do when you run in as you're buffing up, the first thing you do to hit the enemies is that thing, BAM! And then they all go to attack you, and then you just start yanking motherfuckers in and taunting big guys and all that shit. Not a lot of people use it because it's a very expensive spell, and you're not like adding it to DPS or anything. But it's the biggest AoE in this game. It comes from Cyrodiil, not Cyrodiil specifically. It comes from leveling up your support and assault skill lines in Cyrodiil. So you just have to basically do PvP. Oh, nah.
It was only a matter of time.
He's got to be pretty high to get it, because it's like the second to the last one. But that's a really good one. It really is. There's no doubt. Well, there's a chest, really? Don't open it yet. He's not here.
Christmas.
Oh, good, excellent. Wait till he comes back. That's an extra roll of the dice. He's probably switching to his regular internet or something like that. My food wore off and I have no food now? Shit. Anybody have a max magic maxed out? I might have in the
not
bank.
a single clue.
I might have in the bank.
This one.
Ooh.
I have max down. I've got the fuck. Oh no, I don't have any in the bank either. Fuck. Shuck. Oh shucks. I gotta go make myself some food. Sorry. Pretty sure this character doesn't. Although my main character has all the recipes. Maybe I'll just buy the food.
Alright, listen here, you flying demon baby. If you come near me, I will cut your wings off.
Oh shit.
Ooh. What the heck is a Reaper's March treasure map doing in Oridon?
Reaper's Links found a Reaper's March treasure map?
Yep.
What?
If you haven't guessed already, I own Reaper's March.
Nice.
Imagine if they actually
This
allowed
one
you to
has
buy
many.
your own like territory in this game.
Right?
This one has many.
There'll be so many people throwing their weight around.
It'd be funny if you can kidnap people and throw them in your dungeon. Friends
You
gotta
could
come
actually
break
create
them
your
out.
own dungeon. Dude, that would be awesome if you could create your own dungeon that other people could try to get through.
Well. I meant like in the house. That might be a little complicated. It wouldn't go with the storyline.
Yeah, it would, but still, the thought of that would be really cool.
Yes.
This area I'm trying to get to is slowly starting to tick me off. It's like it's isolated from the outside of the world, surrounded by mountains. I don't know how to get through. The things I do for lore books.
Imagine in Star Trek, the online video game, when you go collect lore books, it's books that Data's brother Lore wrote.
Has anybody actually tried playing that game?
I did a couple times. It just feels
Like,
too old.
is it actually good in any type of way? Because I saw the trailer and I was
only,
like, no.
only the character creation is amazing. Because you can just make like any kind of fucking alien you can possibly imagine, dude. Like you can look really, really weird. And then when you get in the game, it's just basically World of Warcraft, exact same game. Yeah, the quests are like to level up and all that. It's just it's too unrealistic.
Alright, if you beat this level 1 monster, we'll give you 500 levels.
No, well, not. I don't mean that. No, that's not what I meant. World of Warcraft does do something like that, but what I mean is the way that you go do the quests, it's not appealing at all. You know what I mean? It doesn't. It's boring. I'm so used to every character talking and like there being some sort of effort in the game's ability to portray a story, but that game is just like I feel like I'm playing Oregon Trail when I play that game. You know what I'm saying? Compared to this. Hello. Oh. So you just broke the phone, that's all. Alright. So now the internet's back up. We have a chest here, we waited for you. Woo! Yes. That's gonna be the easiest healer you ever fucking used. You're gonna feel like a god. There's some things they can't do that well, but in 4-man stuff, they're fucking unbelievable. But there's some certain trial situations that they won't be able to heal through. For example, VSS, ice cages, hard mode. I believe that a Warden and more difficultly a Templar are the only two options. And a Warden is the one that makes it a little easier, and the Templar, yeah. But the Necro couldn't do that. Just right, and you can force it, but that's not even the one that's good. There's one that you attach yourself to somebody and pull yourself towards them. It's the strongest heal in the game, that heal. And you have to get the person to max health or everybody in the group dies. So after you put down your AoE, you gotta like spam that fucking branch thing. And just keep fucking getting them to get to max health quickly. It's fun and difficult. And fun and difficult.
Okay, this one there, lore book.
Nice. Yeah, Hellra. We have a lot of fun in there. Sanctum Ophidia is twice Fang Serpent, I believe. Yeah. It's like a penetration set, right? Yeah. It's alright, I have it myself. Vicious Ophidian actually comes from all three. Vicious Serpent, Vicious Ophidian. Yeah, so you can do any of them and it could drop. Some of them come from all three, and then there are ones that are specific to each one. The ones you know come from all three are any ones that have that 5% on the 3-set bonus, where it's like 5% increased damage, or 5% reduction in damage, or 5% increased healing. That 3-set 5% thing indicates it's one that drops from all of them. And Vicious Ophidian does drop from all three. It has that. However, getting different items requires you to do it on Vet or on Normal for 80 to 20 chance ratio. 80 to 20. For example, if you do it on Vet, you only have a 20% chance to get the weapons. If you do it on Normal, you have an 80% chance to get weapons. And the reason being is because you're no longer being forcibly given a yellow piece of jewelry, which takes up a slot. And on top of that, they actually have the dungeon set up to farm different ways for different gear. We never knew that, and we used to farm it on Vet without needing jewelry for weapons, and it was making it harder on ourselves. You actually should be doing it on Normal to get weapons quicker. Yeah, it's a whole big thing online about it. We just learned it recently. We could definitely get in there and get you that gear too. We like doing trials that are easy like those, you know. Our progress in the guild is only on veteran war course, and we are on the final boss. We'll be going back there tonight. Hopefully, we'll get that skin for this guild for the first time since it came out 4 years ago. So we don't really do that kind of stuff here, so it would be very surprising for us to get that done. It's black with like blue glowing stuff. Really nice. I can show it to you. A lot of the guildies have it, but it's never been done as a full guild. You know what I mean? We all got it with other groups and other guilds or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a big accomplishment in my opinion. Grandmaster. Yeah, that sucks.
I had hoped the scroll was wrong about Clivia. Go. Find the Empress Regent.
Well, it depends on which one it is. Some of them come from doing no death speedrun and hard mode in the 4-man veteran dungeons. There's 2 of them in 2 different vet dungeons that all you have to do is complete the dungeon on vet, and bam, you get the skin. You don't need the no death, you don't need the hard mode, nothing like that. You just need to beat it. Those dungeons are called Lair of Mars, not Lair of Mars, like Depths of Malatar gives you this sunburst orange where you're like glowing orange in your chest and face, and your eyes are glowing orange. It looks very like fucking Captain Marvel-y, like how she glows a little bit, so like that. The other one is from Veteran Castle Thorn, and that one's called a animated vampiric thrall, and that makes you look like a vampire that's glowing on the chest and hands and feet. So it's like a combination of the Sunspire one mixed with the vampire look animated thrall. Yeah, I can put them on and show them to you right now on my character if you really want to see them. Oh, okay. Get out of the light here. I have my light off.
Smash those rifts or be overwhelmed!
Smashers to be overwhelmed. That's the one from Depths of Malatar. Bet. And then the other one, I don't want to put it on it. It makes me look ugly. Yeah, there it is. It does look badass though. It's like if Iron Man and fucking Kate Beckinsale from Underworld had a baby, it would be that. Alright, thank you, Dan. Any one of those we can definitely help you get, and we'll go in and do whatever we do our best to try to get it for you. We'll do our part. Try and make it easier. They're pretty tough to newer players, but hopefully with me explaining everything, it wouldn't be too much information. We'll tell you everything in every fight, what's going to happen. Not that that serves as well as real life experience when you're actually doing it, but it definitely helps to get heads up. Moon Hunter. Yeah, I want to keep that. Dead, show him. Watch the rest of the skin. Dead got this skin after like fucking 2 years of trying to get the skin, and he was missing for like a straight year. He was missing only the no death. No death speed on hard mode, and you get to look like you're part werewolf. Like some Teen Wolf shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, let me put some light on it. There we go. Look, he's got hair all over his legs, hair all over his arms. Account wide. Yeah. Yeah, this one's really tough, and that place has a very fucked up RNG. Random generated fuck-ups that occur. Really hard to, like, sidestep them, especially on the no death. That's definitely the hardest one. But that's another one that we can work on. What we do is we go in, we give you the time that you need in order to see everything and learn everything, and we just keep getting back to it. You are lower-end CP side of things, but I never believed in not giving people that were lower CP the same opportunity to do the things of the high CP, and if they can't do it because their resistances aren't simply high enough, you'll see it for yourself, and then you'll be like, okay, I gotta come back in when I just get it a little bit higher. But I don't think the gap is that big in this game for tanks, though. Tanks can actually do really well at lower CP, like very surprisingly good, because it's not that hard to get to 28,000 resistances on your stuff. Yeah, anytime you need gear in this guild too, we'll make it for you. I'll make it for you, and it'll be purple with purple enchantments. It'll help it level faster too if you have another character on level. Because it's a higher percentage increase to experience, the higher the quality. And it's all free too, by the way. You don't have to worry about nothing. You just make it free. We have a lot of materials, and I have too many. I can't even sell them. I have so many. I would have to sell them in bulk, and then it wouldn't really be worth the price, you know? I would destroy the market if I tried to sell my purple ingredients and my blue ingredients. I don't even want. Yeah. Yeah, there's a big deal. It took a long time. Lot of different tries. Most of the time, the same people. It's not even that, because we all know it so well. It's just sometimes just block doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like, or something like that, and it would just fucking ruin the fun, man. And then something like that would happen every time.
You turn the tide. We push on.
Oh yeah, I hate that one. I fucking hate that one. There's one on the white wolf or werewolf boss where she doesn't get interrupted and she'll like still do the move and still go to kill somebody, and that person has to just run like fucking hell because they're not being held down anymore. But she's still gonna swipe at them, so they have to know to just run like fucking hell. Ow!
This won't end well for you, Your Majesty. Leave the scroll. Stop this.
You underestimate me, wretch.
Just, yeah. That's actually pretty impressive getting that done. On Vet, with all the people being their first time and then you being new. That's pretty badass. What, Hellra? Yeah. Moonhunter. Yeah, oh yeah, it's a fucker on Vet, man. Holy shit. Did I get you an achievement, by the way?
You must face her before she slays us all.
I don't know. It should pop up on the screen if you don't have it. I don't think I let any enemies in. Maybe it has to be on Vet. Maybe. If you bust the portals quick enough, you can get achievements like that out of the fight. That's Puma that's gonna need that. Oh, then why are we here? What are we looking for? Ah, that's why we're here. My bad. What do you mean? Oh, Imperium, not Imperium. Is it Imperium? Something. I know what you mean. Okay. Okay, I'll give it that. Sweet. At least we're in here for some reason. Sometimes we do stuff and we're like, wait a minute, did you need something from here? No. Well, did you need something from here? No. Why are we here? I don't know. Listen, they're gonna allow us to have sex with companions soon, so I guess that's gonna make up for a lot of things. Anybody want the experience of breaking the lock? You want to pick the lock and get experience towards your legerdemain? That happened to me last week, but it's only ever happened 2 other times in 5 years. But it did happen like either last week or the week before. Lightning Staff of the Imperium. You do know that tanks use lightning staffs on the back, right? but they also use lightning, right? More, well, it's more off balance, which is a big deal because that means your DPS group will be doing more damage if the enemies. See, off balance doesn't really last that long from anything done to the enemy. So if the healer uses lightning staff on the back and the tank uses lightning staff on the back, that's twice the amount of chance of off balance, which means that's twice the uptime for a 10% increased damage plus the regular increased damage from the being off balance, which I think is an initial 10%, but it's an unwritten amount of bonus. But you get 10% more from Thaumaturge, like 75 in Thaumaturge if you're a caster or whatever. In that tree, it gives you a bonus. But they're changing all that. We don't have to relearn the whole new shit. I don't know what's going on. Now they're gonna let everybody use all that champion points.
Do you fools still believe you're dealing with Clivia Thorn? She is as lost to you as the White Gold Tower.
Alright.
Lord Baal, I have the Elder Scroll.
Well, it might not be as fun as you remember it. I know. I'm surprised we didn't get her in the beginning before she went immune. It was so close.
I'll take this. Follow me.
I did not get the necklace. Anybody? I got a spell power cure restoration staff. He's looking for a spell power cure and necklace. Hold on, let's see here. There might be a chest. So how many chests did we find? 2, right? That was it then. Oh yeah, that's right. Come through that portal, Shaver. Yeah. Okay, let me check. Okay. I can just look then. Oh, no, right. Well, you can take the lightning staff of Imperium. That's pretty badass. Yeah. This is a pretty tough find, I gotta tell you. Cash, as a tank, has looked for lightning staffs for incredibly enormous amounts of time. It's very fortunate to get it right away. Cool. Alright. What time is it? Let me see. 120. What you got? What are you giving me? Oh. Yeah, I test that all the time. What is it? If the trial itself should start at 9:30, meaning we should be attacking enemies at 9:30? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Alright. Let's, alright, let me go take care of real life stuff, and then when I come back, we'll try to get you some of the items from these two places again. Just gonna go check on Mom, make a sandwich. I'll be back. Right, or that. I mean, I'm sure that there's something in there that you don't need that Schaefer would like to have. Oh, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to tank, Schaefer. I'd like to see how you handle something really like tough with your setup that you have now, like taking into a vet something, just to see how you handle it. And if that works out, then I could tell you whether you'd be able to do VDSA. But I'm not going to lie to you, it is possible for somebody your champion level to pull it off. There has been people in the guild who have asked for the opportunity to do it, and I told them it could be really hard because of your CP, but I'll still do it, and then they ended up actually being able to do it. So I've been surprised by tanks before. If that's what you do, then usually you're really good at it, you know, like a DPS is all I do, so I'm fairly good at it because I don't pay attention to any other aspect of the game besides that. So if your main thing is a tank, you could be like a really good tank in this game and surprise the hell out of everyone, you know. Like maybe we'll go and try to get one of those skins for you. And if you can get one of those skins, you can do Dragonstar Arena, just so you know, on VET. And Dragonstar Arena drops perfected master weapons, not regular master weapons. So if you do end up getting like a sword and a shield or something, you'll get the good version of it, you know. Alright, let me go eat real quick so I can come back and we can do some cool fun shit. I'll be back ASAP. See you soon.